Did you know that on a volcanic island in Indonesia lives a real dragon, capable of bringing down prey with a single bite, and whose venom can make a buffalo collapse? That there are lizards that drink water through their skin, or snakes that can lower the blood pressure of their prey with just one bite? From tiny creatures no larger than a fingernail, to giants that rule seas, deserts, and swamps, reptiles are the direct heirs of the ancient dinosaurs. They survived ice ages, cataclysms, and mass extinctions, keeping alive the very essence of evolution itself. Some run across water, defying gravity. Others change color to communicate or breathe beneath the sea among coral and lava. Every scale, every motionless stare hides centuries of biological perfection and silent adaptation. They are creatures that have not only resisted time, they have mastered it. Today you will meet the 15 most fascinating reptiles on the planet. Each one hides a secret so astonishing that it challenges logic, science, and our imagination. Welcome to Curiometro. Number 15. Nano chameleon. In the humid forests of northern Madagascar, among leaf litter where the ground itself seems alive, lives a reptile so tiny it could sleep on the head of an ant. It is called the nano chameleon, and to this day it is the smallest known reptile on Earth. The male measures just 13.5 millimeters from snout to the base of the tail. And yet its body is a perfect miniature replica of an adult chameleon. It has the same independently moving eyes, the same extendable tongue, the same camouflage, and the same predatory precision, just on a microscopic scale. To find it, scientists had to examine the forest floor leaf by leaf, using tweezers and ultraviolet flashlights. When they finally discovered it, they could hardly believe it. That tiny body contained every defining trait of its lineage, compressed to the biological limits of vertebrate life. Studies revealed something even more fascinating. Despite its size, the nano chameleon maintains fully functional organs, including eyes, lungs, and a complete nervous system. It is a living reminder that evolution does not seek greatness but efficiency. Its existence proves that even in the smallest forms, nature can hide a masterpiece. A creature that fits on a fingertip yet carries millions of years of reptilian history. Number 14. Rattlesnakes. In the scorching deserts of the southwestern United States and the warm jungles of Mexico, silence can be broken in only one way: by a dry, rhythmic buzz that hangs in the air like an ancestral warning. It is the voice of rattlesnakes, the sound guardians of the Americas. Their appearance commands respect: a powerful body, an unblinking gaze, a forked tongue searching for the heat of life. But what truly sets them apart is the natural instrument at the tip of their tail. Each time they shed their skin, a new ring of keratin is added, forming a hollow rattle. When the snake vibrates its tail, those segments collide up to 60 times per second, producing a sound that has saved as many lives as it has inspired fear. That buzz is not a threat, it is communication, a precision acoustic system shaped by evolution to prevent conflict rather than provoke it. But if the warning is ignored, their venom, a mixture of hemotoxins and enzymes, acts with devastating efficiency, destroying tissue and disrupting blood clotting. As the sun sets and the sand still holds the day's heat, the rattlesnake coils and remains motionless, invisible among the shadows. Only its sound gives it away, an echo of deep time, a biological alarm reminding us that even danger can be a form of respect. Number 13. King cobra. Deep within the jungles of Southeast Asia, where mist coils between trees and every shadow seems alive, reigns a silent predator. The king cobra, the longest venomous snake on the planet. It can exceed 5 meters in length and rise to the height of an adult human, spreading its hood in a display that is both elegant and terrifying. Its scientific name, Ophiophagus hanna, literally means snake eater, and indeed its diet consists almost entirely of other snakes, even venomous ones. Unlike most of its relatives, the king cobra does not strike impulsively. It observes, analyzes, and decides. Its venom contains powerful neurotoxins that can paralyze within seconds, but its true strength lies in its intelligence and complex behavior. It is the only snake in the world that builds a nest, piling dry leaves to protect its eggs, which it guards with almost maternal patience. When threatened, it raises a third of its body and locks its gaze. It does not need to bite to dominate. Its presence alone commands respect. In many Southeast Asian cultures, the king cobra is seen as a symbol of divine power, and for good reason. Its venom can kill an elephant, yet its existence helps preserve the natural balance of the forest by controlling other snake populations. Majestic, lethal, and wise, the king cobra does not merely inspire fear, it imposes silence. Number 12. Thorny devil. In the arid heart of the Australian desert, where the sand burns beneath the sun and almost nothing survives, walks a creature that seems born of myth: the thorny devil. Its scientific name, Moloch horridus, evokes an ancient demon, yet in reality it is one of the most peaceful animals on Earth. It measures barely 20 centimeters and weighs less than 100 grams, but its appearance commands respect. Its entire body is covered in conical spines that deter predators and reflect the desert's scorching heat. Its skin is a masterpiece of natural engineering. Through a network of microscopic capillary channels, the thorny devil can drink water through its skin. Dew, rain, or even moisture from the sand is absorbed and directed straight to its mouth. Every drop matters. Every molecule of water can mean the difference between life and death. To feed, it moves slowly with awkward, deliberate motions, consuming almost exclusively ants, thousands every day. But perhaps its most astonishing feature is its defense strategy. When threatened, it lowers its head and presents a false lump on the back of its neck, as if offering a second head to its attacker. An evolutionary illusion worthy of a desert magician. Between fire and aridity, the thorny devil represents the triumph of adaptation, a small living fortress forged by millions of years under an unforgiving sun. Number 11. Matamata turtle. In the murky waters of the Amazon and Orinoco basins, where dead leaves blend with sunlit reflections, lives a creature that seems more relic than modern animal, the matamata turtle. Its appearance defies logic. It has a triangular head, a flat leaf-like neck, and rough skin covered in fleshy appendages that mimic the riverbed's debris. Seen from above, it looks like floating vegetation. Seen head-on, a living fossil. The matamata does not rely on speed or strength. It depends on invisibility. It remains motionless for hours, camouflaged among branches and mud, until prey, a distracted fish or tadpole, passes in front of its mouth. Then it strikes in a fraction of a second, opening its jaws so rapidly that it creates a vacuum, sucking in water and prey in a single motion. It does not bite. It does not chew. It simply swallows. A perfect ambush, silent and lethal. For centuries, Amazonian peoples believed it to be a river spirit, half leaf, half monster. Today, science recognizes two distinct species within the genus Chelis, separated by thousands of kilometers but united by the same ancient design. Each one appears like an organic sculpture carved by evolution. A living mask reminding us that in nature, the strange and the beautiful are often the same thing. In the shadows of the water, the matamata does not merely hide, it disguises itself as the jungle itself. Number 10. Gila monster. Beneath the blistering sun of the Sonoran Desert, among cacti and red sands, crawls a lizard that looks carved from volcanic rock, the Gila monster. Its heavy body, slow movements, and bead-like scales evoke a prehistoric reptile. But behind its clumsy appearance lies one of the most sophisticated chemical weapons in the animal kingdom: venom. For centuries, its bite was believed to be deadly to humans. And while its venom is rarely fatal, the pain it inflicts is indescribable. Unlike snakes, the Gila monster does not inject venom through hollow fangs. Instead, venom flows from glands in its lower jaw, seeping into the wound as it bites and refuses to let go. It feeds on eggs, small mammals, and ground-nesting birds. But what makes it truly fascinating is not its ferocity, it is its adaptation. In an environment where almost everything burns or dies, the Gila monster has turned slowness into power. Every movement, every breath is carefully measured to preserve life under the relentless desert sun. Feared for centuries, today it is a source of awe, a perfect example of how nature hides the essence of resilience within apparent stillness. The Gila monster is a living reminder that even in the harshest landscapes, life does not merely survive. It invents, adapts, and transforms. Number 9. Satanic leaf-tailed gecko. In the humid forests of Madagascar, when night falls and the last light fades between the leaves, something extraordinary happens. A dead leaf seems to move. Its edges look eaten away, its color brown with veins of decay, and yet, it breathes. It is the satanic leaf-tailed gecko, one of the most enigmatic creatures in the reptile kingdom. Its camouflage is so perfect that it can vanish before human eyes from just a few centimeters away. Every scale mimics the textures of the forest: bark, moss, shadow. Even its tail resembles a dry leaf on the verge of disintegration. During the day, it remains motionless, clinging to a branch, flattening its body to erase reflections and blend into its surroundings. But when night arrives, it comes alive. Its large, golden eyes open wide, reflecting moonlight as it hunts insects with precise, silent, nearly invisible movements. Despite its name, there is nothing demonic about it. The satanic label comes solely from its appearance, an optical illusion so perfect it seems like dark magic. In truth, this gecko is an evolutionary jewel, a testament to the perfection of natural camouflage. Among shadows and leaves, it dissolves like a vegetal ghost, and it reminds the observer that in the jungle, the most extraordinary things are often the hardest to see. Number 8. Marine iguana. On the volcanic shores of the Galapagos Islands, where ancient fire meets the ocean, lives a reptile that defies all logic. The marine iguana, the only lizard on Earth that has conquered the sea. Its appearance seems sculpted from lava itself. Black skin, rough scales, and a dorsal crest that makes it look like a small prehistoric dragon. But its story goes far beyond myth. While most iguanas adapted to life on land, this one ventured into the ocean, evolving to feed on submerged algae. When it dives, its heart rate slows to conserve oxygen. Its body cools to match the cold Pacific currents, and its blood carries just enough energy to return it to the surface. On land, it expels excess salt through a peculiar white sneeze, a spray of crystals from its nostrils, as if nature itself had given it a built-in marine filter. Charles Darwin observed it in 1835 and described it as an ugly and hellish creature. But in truth, the marine iguana is a marvel of evolution, a unique example of amphibious adaptation. When you see it basking motionless on black rocks, recharging its energy, it seems almost otherworldly. A living reminder that even in the most hostile environments, life does not merely adapt, it dares. Number 7. Tuatara. On the temperate islands of New Zealand, among ancient roots and ocean winds, lives a creature that seems lifted straight from the Jurassic. The tuatara is not a lizard, although it looks like one. It is the last surviving member of a lineage that lived alongside dinosaurs, a living witness to a world long gone. Its species belongs to the order Rhynchocephalia, evolutionarily separate from lizards and snakes for over 240 million years. While its relatives vanished one by one, the tuatara endured, sheltered on isolated islands where time moves more slowly. Its body is a capsule of the past, rough skin, unblinking eyes, and a skeletal structure that retains traits of primitive reptiles. But its most enigmatic feature lies on its head. Beneath its scales, the tuatara possesses a third eye, a parietal organ with a retina and optic nerve that does not form images but detects light. Scientists believe it helps regulate its biological clock and internal temperature, an ability nearly lost among vertebrates. It lives at a slow pace. It breathes just once per minute and can live over 100 years. Every movement feels deliberate, as if time itself does not rush it. The tuatara does not merely represent reptilian history, it is history itself, walking among us, a living window into the distant past of evolution. Number 6. Saltwater crocodile. In the mangroves of Southeast Asia, where freshwater blends with the ocean's salt, lurks a giant that seems immortal. The saltwater crocodile is not only the largest living reptile, it is also one of the most perfect predators nature has ever created. It can exceed 7 meters in length and approach a full ton in weight. Despite its size, it moves with astonishing agility, both on land and underwater. Its skin, thick as ancient armor, is reinforced with osteoderms, bony plates that turn it into a biological tank. But its true weapon is patience. It remains motionless for hours, barely visible beneath murky waters, waiting for the exact moment. When prey approaches, it strikes with explosive speed, delivering a bite capable of exerting over 3,000 kilograms of pressure. Nothing escapes its grip. Its range extends from India to Australia, crossing open seas with a resilience reminiscent of ancient leviathans. Scientists believe these crocodiles are direct heirs of the earliest marine reptiles, a lineage that has defied 200 million years of extinction events. In them, time seems frozen. Every stare, every submerged rumble is an echo of the past. The saltwater crocodile does not need to roar to prove its power. Its existence is enough. Number 5. Common basilisk. In the tropical rainforests of Central America, where humidity veils rivers and bird calls fill the air, a small lizard defies the laws of physics. It is called the common basilisk, but its ability has earned it a legendary nickname, the Jesus Christ lizard. When startled by a predator or chased by danger, the basilisk does not flee into the trees. It runs across water. Yes, literally. Its long hind legs, equipped with fin-like scales, strike the surface at astonishing speed, over 20 steps per second. Each step creates an air pocket that allows it to move without sinking, skimming several meters before diving in and swimming away. For centuries, this feat seemed miraculous, but science revealed that the basilisk uses a complex system of three-dimensional forces to balance weight, thrust, and speed. A biomechanical calculation so precise that it has inspired research in aquatic robotics. Despite its modest size, the basilisk is an extreme athlete. It can climb trees, swim, leap, and remain perfectly motionless for hours, camouflaged among vegetation. Its existence sums up a universal truth. Evolution does not reward the biggest or the strongest, but the one that adapts best. The basilisk does not just walk on water, it runs along the very edge of possibility. Number 4. Leatherback sea turtle. In the vast blue of the ocean, where light barely reaches and pressure crushes silence, travels a solitary shadow that has crossed seas for millions of years. It is the leatherback sea turtle, the largest sea turtle on the planet, and one of Earth's most enigmatic creatures. It can exceed 2 meters in length and weigh over 600 kilograms, but unlike other turtles, its shell is not made of bone. Instead, it is composed of flexible cartilage covered by thick skin, a living armor designed not to withstand impact but depth. The leatherback can dive beyond 1,000 meters, descending into near-freezing temperatures. Its blood retains body heat, a rare trait among reptiles, allowing it to survive where no other turtle could. Its life is a borderless odyssey. It crosses entire oceans from tropical coasts to polar waters, driven by an ancient instinct. Females return decade after decade to the same beach where they were born, laying their eggs in warm sand. Yet its journey is filled with threats. Fishing nets, pollution, and climate change have drastically reduced its populations. Still, every hatchling that reaches the sea continues a lineage that began long before humans existed. The leatherback does not conquer the oceans. It traverses them with the dignity of one who has always belonged. Number 3. Green anaconda. In the murky rivers of the Amazon and the swamps of Venezuela, among submerged roots and dark waters, moves a silent, powerful shadow. It is the green anaconda, the most massive snake on the planet, a symbol of strength and mystery in the jungle. It can exceed 8 meters in length and weigh over 200 kilograms. Its body, covered in olive green scales with black blotches, glides through water like an endless muscle. Its eyes and nostrils sit atop its head, allowing it to remain nearly submerged while watching the world above. Unlike venomous snakes, the anaconda kills with pressure, not toxins. It coils around its prey, fish, capybaras, deer, even caimans, in an iron embrace until air disappears. Then, with infinite patience, it swallows its meal whole. Few creatures inspire such equal measures of fear and respect. In indigenous legends, the anaconda is seen as the spirit of the river, guardian of the waters, a force balancing life and death. Beyond myth, its existence demonstrates adaptive perfection, strong without noise, lethal without haste, invisible without vanishing. Between mud and rain, the green anaconda moves like an ancient thought, silence, water, and power turned into motion. Number 2. Komodo dragon. On the volcanic islands of Indonesia, where the ground smolders and heat vibrates through the air, walks the last remnant of a lost era, the Komodo dragon, the largest lizard on Earth. It can reach 3 meters in length and exceed 90 kilograms, but its presence is more imposing than its size. Every step is slow, calculated, almost ritualistic. Its forked tongue flicks with millimetric precision, sampling the air for the scent of blood. For decades, it was believed that prey died from bacterial infections in its mouth. Today, we know that the Komodo dragon possesses venom glands capable of causing a sudden drop in blood pressure and progressive loss of consciousness. Its bite does not just immobilize, it causes its prey to bleed out. It is a patient hunter. Often, it follows its victim for hours, watching as the venom takes effect. When it finally feeds, it drags branches, bones, and debris with it, as if the jungle itself parts before it. Despite its ferocity, it is a solitary animal, part of a fragile ecosystem that depends on its balance. Each dragon is a living guardian of the past, a creature that has endured Earth's changes for millions of years. The Komodo dragon is not a myth. It is proof that the monsters of the past still walk among us. Number 1. Panther chameleon. In the tropical forests of northern Madagascar, where light filters through leaves like a mosaic of fire and shadow, lives a creature that turns color into language. It is the panther chameleon, a living jewel that seems hand-painted by nature. Its iridescent skin displays impossible combinations: electric greens, deep blues, vivid reds, and radiant yellows. But its greatest marvel is not its beauty, it is its function. Contrary to popular belief, the panther chameleon does not change color to hide, but to communicate. Its color shifts are biological messages that reveal mood, dominance, or mating intent. Beneath its skin lies a layer of nanocrystals that reorganize light in real time, reflecting different wavelengths. It is, quite literally, an animal that speaks through light. Territorial and proud, males can transform their bodies into blazing displays to warn rivals or attract mates. When tension fades, their colors dim, returning to balance. The panther chameleon is a reminder of the invisible complexity of the natural world, a biological optical system so refined that it now inspires research in reflective materials and visual communication. In every glance, in every flash of color, nature reminds us of something essential, that even in small forms, life can be pure art. From the tiniest chameleon to the dragon that still walks among volcanoes, these 15 reptiles remind us that evolution does not improvise, it perfects. Every scale, every color, every slow breath beneath the sun is the result of millions of years of adaptation, patience, and survival. Some rule the air, others the rivers, or the sea. But all share the same story, life pushing forward, even in the most impossible environments. Because within each of them lives the same miracle, nature's infinite ability to create, transform, and astonish. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to Curiometro, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Until next time, Curious One.